Hey guys, something a bit different today. We are at Sandown for the Budget Enduro. I'm not racing the Nug, I am racing in a Honda Accord Euro. Very cool little car. So it's owned by John from Protex, and yeah, sort of helped built by Tristan from Turbo Tristan. You check out his YouTube channel, and we'll go and chat to those guys later. But yeah, we're about to start. It's a freaking ripper day, so I'm stoked. Let's have a look at the car. Tell us about Ronda. How did you come across this car?
We did a bit of hunting around, car sales, found it for 1,500 bucks down the peninsula as a trade-in. A lot of hail damage, a lot of dents, but overall good motor, everything seemed fine, so we thought, no, this is the one for us. And being a Honda, we knew Tristan had the magic touch, so we got him on board.
Alright, so Tristan, what have you done to the car? What's the go?
Well, the engine itself is stock standard. We've just done an intake and exhaust mods, stripped everything out of it, and then made it look pretty, really. Nice. It looks more impressive than it is. You don't have to do a lot to these cars, and they absolutely hammer.
Yeah, nice. And the aero, does it work?
Well, we've only really got the rear end running today, and we just did the flat floor to stop the parachute effect that they're pretty famous for. But yes, it does.
We hope.
And you guys did this last year?
Yeah, we started in November last year.
Okay, cool. And how'd you go last year?
The first one, I think we might have
Got
come
second.
Yeah, but got penalised a lot of laps.
Yeah, I think we got penalised about 10 laps that race.
Yeah, so that cost us the race, but then we broke drive shafts, then we had electrical problems, so
Two
since
DNFs.
then, yeah, we've had a couple of issues, but it should be reliable this time, we hope.
All right, and for those at home that don't know what this is, this regularity, how does the regularity work in a nutshell?
It comes down to maximum laps covered. So the team that does the maximum laps in the allotted time, you're the winner, but you may not do under a 135 on the track. So under that, they'll minus a lap from you. Do it a few times, they'll probably take more. So if you break out and the other cars don't, you're a goner. You'll never win it. So get as close to that 135, but do not go under.
Awesome. Well, it should be a good day today. We'll see how we all go in the car. Thanks for having me along.
No worries.
So I went to go and have a pee and completely missed out on this. What happened?
Well, the Focus popped its engine.
You should have given us a wave.
So then there was a red flag.
Yep.
And a few of the guys started to pit in, do a driver change. So everyone came in. They just all followed each other. And it's meant to be safety car. So we lost a few laps. I think we're at 6th place now.
Okay.
We should be able to get that back.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone came in, so everyone lost a lap or half a lap. So it should be all right.
We'll get it back.
It should be fine.
We'll get it back. Awesome. All right, well, I'm next up in the car, so never driven this car either. So literally going to get in, and first time driving it will be in a competition, so that's interesting. So I'll get suited up and we'll go do it. It's a good car though. You build a good car. I have faith. Easy to drive, yeah?
It's a Honda, you can't go wrong.
It's a Honda. I do love Hondas. All right, awesome. Well, I'll go get suited up and we'll give this a go. All right, I'm about to go for my first session. I've just set the car up, set the seats up with some bolsters because I'm a skinny little dude, and we'll give it a go. Boys just cooling the brakes, everything seems good. Woo! All right, 80k an hour out lap, and then we'll do a bit of sending. Medium send. Okay, so I'll admit Sandown isn't my favourite racetrack. However, it was a lot more fun in this car compared to the XL. Being a high horsepower track with long straights, the XL is obviously not a high horsepower car. This thing has a lot more pep and is definitely a lot more fun. It didn't take me long to get used to the car, to be honest. And it does feel a lot bigger and heavier than mine, which is crazy because it's only probably 200 kilos heavier, but just with the bigger body. And I think the XL is just very dialed and very well set up suspension wise, because obviously it's been on the track a lot longer than the Accord has. I've just got the suspension pretty much where I want it. I know exactly what it's going to do. It has bugger all body roll. Well, body roll that you can feel. It's quite soft in the front, but the back's very stiff. And I felt the back of this car does roll a bit, which kind of makes it sort of roll into the corner and then kind of want to break away. It was very predictable though, and yeah, brilliant car. I mean, the tyres, the brakes are phenomenal. You can stand on them and they just pull up. Really good stuff. Obviously, Protex brakes in this car and do an amazing job. But as I mentioned, the power in this car is fantastic. I believe this is a K24. I'm sorry, Honda guys, I'm not up there with the Honda engines, but I'm pretty sure this is the famous K24. And man, what a great power plant. Like rowing through that 6-speed, it's a fantastic engine, fantastic gearbox. I can see why people love these cars. It really is good fun. How are you feeling? You pumped?
Always.
You reckon there's a setting to make it good?
Whoever thought you'd have to drive a race car slower?
Oh, you found it? So
It's a unique sensation.
It is.
A chain reaction grabs me from within. She sweeps me off my feet and then puts me down again. I don't need silver, I don't need no gold.
There goes our car. So yeah, that wasn't a bad session. I just had that one stuff up where we've got a radio system with earplugs that goes to race control. I couldn't really hear that. I heard a few things, but then I was coming around the back there and all I heard was like a panicky, all cars, all cars. I'm like, oh crap, okay, what's going on? And then the 3 cars in front of me all went into the pits. I was like, well, shit, I'll go into the pits. Came in and John's come over and go, what's going on? I'm like, I don't know. He goes, go, go, go. So I don't know what the call was for, but all 3 of those cars came in for work or driver change. So kind of lost a bit of time there, which I'm bummed about. I feel bad about that because didn't mean to, but that's what it is. Other than that, freaking car's amazing, man. Like it's a wicked bit of kit. It's too fast for this, honestly. It is a way too quick car for what we're doing here because we're supposed to stay above a 135. I had a few times, I had my phone on the dash and it shows me the times. And there was one point where I'd gone through and by the second or by the third corner, I was on track to do like a 131, which is not good. So you got to slow right down over the back, and nearly every lap over the back, I was just putting it in 5th and just cruising along, doing like 130, 140, which is way slower than what it can do, just to kill the time. And over the back, when you get under the bridge, I kind of base my laps off that. So if I was doing a 112 there, I know I was set to come over the line about a 136, which is perfect. Man, good fun though, good fun. So thank you so much to Justin and John for inviting me along to this. This is great, and what a great car. Budget car, $1,500 they paid for it, put a few go fast bits on it. Unreal, so good. what a fun event. It's cheap entry fee too, like it's not a lot of money, so definitely worth getting together with some mates. Just go buy a cheap car, it doesn't have to be that fast. Put some decent tyres on it, have some fun with it, put some graphics on it and come racing. Really good times. Look at that, I love you. How's that?
Really good, really, really good. And again, you know, like, this car is just fun. Like, it'll do anything you want it to do and more.
Too fast, huh?
Yeah, yeah. And then you start doing stupid stuff because you're starting to go a little bit. So you go, oh no, if I lift and sit, oh yeah, it'll do that. Yeah, no. So, yeah, just really, really good fun.
All right, so I'm here with Lee. Lee and I have known each other quite a while actually, because Lee races in the Pulsar League, don't you?
Yeah, just in the state Pulsar League. So,
There you go.
Yeah,
Bit of an interesting weekend, but we'll forget about that, won't we?
forget about last weekend. It's-
And Lee is good mates with Rob, who did my roll cage, so it all ties in together. The motorsport community is pretty small, hey?
It is. Everyone knows someone that knows someone.
That's why you can't be a dick.
Exactly.
And so tell us about this event. So did you help start this event?
So I work here at Tampa Motorsport. Adam Ronk, who owns Tampa Motorsport, started the event. We do track days, normal sort of track days that everyone sort of knows and loves.
Yep.
And he branched out, wanted to do something like this. So it's a budget enduro. So it's roughly, you know, $4 to $5 grand car.
Yep.
It's not a race, it's a regularity.
Yep.
So we can't go under, I think it's a 34,99999 or 35.
Okay,
And it's built to people that don't do what we do.
Yep.
Like, you know, I've been out there, you've been out there, it's fun, but it's built for, you know, bring your sponsors out, bring your wives, your girlfriends, your mum, your dad, you know, and just go out there. You can do an hour, you can do 15 minutes, you can do half an hour.
Probably a bit of a gateway drug though.
Yeah, nah, it is. It is. You get a lot of, well, the team you're driving for, you know, they started with a budget car, oh, let's improve this, let's improve that. Oh, you know, we'll put a seat in it, we'll put a harness in it.
And now we've shot ourselves in the foot because it's too bloody quick.
Yeah. So, but that's, like you said, that's the challenge of it. You've got to slow down so that you don't break out. Because being a regularity event, if you break out, if you go too fast, if you drive like a muppet, you get penalised.
100%.
So.
And I was saying, I reckon my XL would be perfect for this. Because like a 135, 136 is a good pace for an XL. So it means you're not ragging on it, but you're going good speed, and you can do that all day and it'd be good. But some of the quicker cars, man, it's actually, I was sitting there looking at the time on my phone more in the track because I was like, oh, too fast, too slow.
But that's what it's designed for, is slower cars. A lot of people have gone and got Lancers from Wreckers.
Perfect.
Or, you know, there's a couple of Sleekers here. We've had Minis. We've had all sorts of cars.
No, it's good, and it's a great way to get out on track. It's fairly safe because 135, you're not doing silly speeds. And so regulation-wise, basically, helmet, fire extinguisher.
Helmet, fire extinguisher, neck to wrist to ankle.
Yeah.
You can pretty much get away with how
yeah,
I'm dressed. It's a
normal
long
stuff.
sleeve shirt.
Yep,
You don't need a suit. You don't need a
Okay.
hands device.
Yep.
Don't need harnesses. Don't need cages. Don't need a seat.
Awesome.
Obviously, if you've got them, you and I both went out. We wore our suits, wore our hands devices, wore our helmets.
Why wouldn't you? Yep.
Because if you've got it, use it.
Yep.
But yeah, it's designed budget. Rock
Yeah.
up in your hoodie and your jeans.
Perfect. Have some fun.
Have some fun.
So how do people find out, mate? If people want to sign up, how do they do it?
Have a look on Tampered Motorsport on Facebook.
Yep.
I think there's a Budget Enduro page as well.
Okay, cool.
Sign up to our email list.
Yep.
And you'll get emailed. We run, I think, 6 events through the year.
Perfect.
So one every 2 months. We usually run in conjunction with a track day. So we're here today doing the Budget Enduro.
Okay.
And then tomorrow we've got 120 cars entered for a track day.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So
busy day for you.
yeah, they're both busy days because you've seen in conjunction with today, the way it runs is an hour on, 20 minutes off, and in that 20 off, we've actually solved the space.
Yeah. Well,
So
why wouldn't you?
we've got passengers. So if you want to bring a sponsor for it, like if you want to bring your car down for a sponsor ride,
And take some people out for a spin.
you can
That's
enter
awesome.
the passenger ride.
That's
and
great.
Do that all day.
Bloody shiny cars too. That R34 GTR. Mwah.
Exactly.
All right, thanks, dude. We're going to go and see how the guys are going. But I think we're winning at the moment.
I think you are.
Justin, you pumped?
Sure am. Gonna go win it for everybody.
Can you go win it?
Win it in 1 hour.
I love it. I think we're already winning it. You just need to keep winning it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I like
Just
it.
so we're clear, the only way you can go is down.
No pressure.
Just getting ready for a tyre change and a pad change and a driver change. So I'm doing a bit of both. So it's going to be a little bit stressful this time.
Okay, so unfortunately we have adopted a massive oil leak, which you can see as John came in. It looks like it's coming out the oil cooler on the side of the engine. Not too sure if we're going to be able to fix it. Bugger, because we're coming first by a long way at the moment. Done? So unfortunately that is the end of our day. An oil fitting, basically the clamp, it's like a weird crimp clamp on one of the oil lines on this side of the engine, has broken and slipped off. But to get that fixed, you basically need to take the fitting off, but the fitting is so close to the chassis rail, you need to almost drop the engine to get that fitting off. We tried a million things, it's just chucking oil out. So it looks like that's the end of our day, unfortunately, and that really sucks because we were about 5 laps ahead. We were killing it. This car was amazing otherwise, but it's chucking oil out. It's not something we can fix. Like, by the time we fix it, it'll be the end of the day anyway. So I need to go back to the workshop, get the engine kind of half dropped down, change out those lines. But yeah, really disappointing. The guys did so well and the car was so good, but sorry, man. It's not how we wanted to end, and you didn't get a drive. I know you've driven this a few times, but still, would have loved of you to have a drive. But
That's racing, unfortunately.
that is racing, that is motorsport, huh?
I've had a drive other times and some of the other guys have missed out because of similar things. So
Yeah, just is what it is, huh?
yeah, it's my turn this time.
The car ran amazing otherwise though. It's bloody good.
It still will run amazing. We'll just fix that line. I don't think we've hurt any bearings or
Nah,
anything.
it sounds pretty sweet, so nah, it's pretty good. Oh well, you get that, eh, John? Thanks for the invite though. I really appreciate it, man. Thanks, Tristan.
Try and get you back. Very welcome.
Oh man, it was really good fun. This car is ripper, and any day on the racetrack is a good day. So I'm pretty happy. Just yeah, next time, Rhonda. Next time.